Good morning, everyone. My name is Andy. This is my brother Mich, and this is the Major Vibes Show, episode 22.
22!
We're here. We made it. It is the year 2026 right now.
We have time traveled into a new year.
We have time traveled into a new year. Did we start this podcast at the end of 2024?
Yeah.
We're doing this for 2 calendar years so far.
I know.
This is big.
I know.
And this is, now that we've reached 22, YouTube is going to start giving us the algorithm love and vibe.
Yeah, they say you passed the test.
You passed the test now. We're just going to give you like thousands of views a minute.
Yeah, you post a podcast every 2 months, so you're definitely favoring us.
Yeah. So that's that. No real.
I don't know if you'll be in focus there.
Whatever. All right. No real agenda today. Just a casual hello, what's up? Little update on what's going on in the new year, how we ended up the last year, what's new in the Pear world or in our worlds. So you want to start it off, Mich?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
What we're talking about this year is first of all, episode 22, we made it. I'm happy to start the new year. 2025 was a great year for Pear. It was a great year to go from 0 to over 100 users, which is great. Yep. in our little beta sandbox that we're creating.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a lot of learnings. And the month of December is usually pretty quiet. We met with investors. We had amazing phone calls, Zoom calls. A lot of hype was given. Mm-hmm. But then December died because...
Well, no one's really doing much in December. Everyone's kind of pretending to work. People are definitely not spending money because they got to buy their people gifts and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's not really even etiquette to talk investment or set up meetings in the month of December because everyone's got so many things they got to do, Christmas parties, family stuff. I get it. And so I was on a huge streak.
Mm-hmm.
I was on a 38-day streak going into Christmas. And then I got sick on Christmas Day.
Nice.
Which is fine. But then I took the opportunity to just go old school. So I ate mom's famous banana cream pie.
Mm-hmm.
I crushed an entire pie and it's dense.
That's crazy.
I was staying up late. I was eating junk and stuff and watching movies. And it was really nice to let go and relax.
Yeah.
But after day 6 or 7 of that into the first, New Year's Eve time, it was all right, let's get this party started because it really felt like 6 months. It felt like we were off forever.
Yeah. It was weird. Already December is kind of a limbo month. Things aren't moving as fast as you
nothing
want.
Crystallized.
Because it really all starts after Thanksgiving. In America, Thanksgiving is the end of November. So really from the end of November to New Year's is basically a write-off. People are working, but they're half-assing it. No one's really pushing it.
Yeah.
Right? And rightfully so. That's fine.
I'd say we were definitely working on Pear and
you and I,
stuff.
But I'm just saying in the generally,
there's
people
other
are
stuff
pretty
going
checked out.
Yeah.
People are pretty checked out. So by the time Christmas came, a couple days after Christmas, in between Christmas and New Year's, I was just ready to get back into the grind. Waking up with no plan, nothing to do. And I was purposely I could have worked for 2 weeks straight. I really could have. But I purposely really didn't want to even... I don't think I even opened my email other than tracking information. I didn't look at my email, didn't check my mailbox. I barely opened the Pear app. I wanted to stay as far away from it as possible. And that was great because literally that Monday, January 5th or 4th, whenever everyone went back to work, I fired everything up again at the office. And it was oh, wow, boom, ideas and this and that. So, yeah, and it was a great first week back. What do you think?
Yeah, the perspective from the time off was great.
Yeah.
I found that me eating so shitty and just not even just, I put everything under the umbrella of eating shitty, but I was doing everything shitty.
That's fair.
All right. When I got back on the 5th, my brain was mush. So I was excited to get back into it, but my brain was still leaking out of my ears.
Yeah, your chemicals were still not...
Yeah, so it was my heart was there, but my brain wasn't yet.
That's okay.
Then the Tuesday, the Wednesday, and I started to ramp up. My vibe scores started to go up. I was starting to find a little balance.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I got my food right and I pushed myself into a workout, and then like by halfway through the week, last week, I was like, I'm back.
Yeah.
Then it was fun. We were meeting. We were in the room looking at the designs that you worked on for friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that perspective was really good. But something I noticed is when my vibe is shit, meaning I'm sleeping poorly and my heart score is totally out of balance, I really didn't want to look at Pear.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I was taking an executive decision to create some space. It was vibing me out to look at the app.
Okay.
Like when I was in a really shit vibe, I didn't even want to open it. So it's like when my frequency is lowered, looking at the thing doesn't make sense to me. Looking at Pear, like almost like this is a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is like, that's what I was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I know this is nonsense. I know this is my inflammation. I know it's my fight or flight talking. It's garbage. But as soon as I like revved back into like the zone, I was like, aha, I see it. I see it. And I never doubted it. I just know that I wanted to take that into account because nothing is by accident. And so if I'm feeling that, how do we create the product when people are out of it to help them get back into it without making it ugly?
Yeah.
Experience for them.
Yeah.
So perspective is great. You took a mindful time off. I took a degenerate time off.
Yeah, I wasn't doing much degenerate stuff. I think just January 1st, I had a bad vibe score, a blue vibe score. I think that was just, I stayed up super late, ate some chocolate bullshit or whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, I tried to keep it mostly classy.
Yeah. Well, you're pretty much a man of class. You're
usually
you don't go overboard too much. I think because you're always around baseline, where I tend to like hyper focus and then like it just explodes.
My thing is when I don't drink or anything, but when I want to eat like crap and eat the good junk, my rule is eat and enjoy it. As soon as you start to feel full, stop. That's where I cut it. Like yesterday, I ate so much crap. But as soon when I started to get full, like when I was like, oh, my body's gonna have to like really work.
So yesterday,
yeah, last night.
Okay, so you have a 97 vibe today.
I have a 97 vibe score. My heart score is great. I thought I would be in the red today.
That's crazy.
I thought I'd be in the red today because I took an edible that was huge and took it at like 2 p.m.
That's an ideal time to do
I really wanted to chill yesterday. So after I ran around and socialized all morning, did car stuff.
You wanted to check out?
Not even check out. Like, I just wanted to chill. So I like built my Titanic Lego for like 4 hours yesterday, and then watched. I didn't really watch, but I had Dragon Ball just playing in the background while I was playing around.
Nice
guitar.
So what time did you stop and what was the junk food?
What did I have yesterday? I think I had about 10, 15 pink starbursts.
Yeah. You were showing me those on Friday.
They're so good. I had a huge bowl of Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows, 1% milk. There's these new Italian cookies from Italy. They're like chocolate chip cookies, but inside there's hazelnut filling.
Ooh.
So I had a few of those.
Okay. So it doesn't sound like you went crazy overboard on anything.
No, I didn't.
You had a nice little buffet.
What was my meal? Like, what did I eat yesterday? Oh, Five Guys.
You ordered it?
Yeah, I wanted a burger so bad, but I know like, and I was hungry at like 4 p.m. yesterday, and I know at 4 p.m. Going in and out, the one near my house it's going to be like 40 minutes. It's too much, too long, and then you got to eat it in your car. It wasn't worth it.
Okay.
So I said, let's go on Uber Eats burger. What do we got? With all the usual suspects, but I was like, oh, Five Guys. It's not far from home, and I never order it. So I ordered 2 burgers from there. A double cheeseburger, cheese and ketchup. And what else?
You did something exciting on
then
the
a
side?
single burger cheese, ketchup, mustard, and grilled onions. Both were phenomenal. Both were amazing. I was like, wow, what an amazing burger. It came nice and hot.
So how did you pull off such a great vibe score, taking down all of that? You started early, I suppose.
Yeah. I think after 7:30 or 8, I stopped.
Okay.
So not my new thing, but like when I want to have a little treat, like a sugary treat, I think I probably said it on the last pod, I'll just have like a Jello or something.
Oh, if it's after
Like at midnight last night, I woke up, I went to pee, Lando went out, and I was like, oh, I kind of want something now.
0-calorie Jello.
0-calorie Jello or 4 calories or something crazy, and it tastes good. Or like I'll take like a Sprite Zero or a A&W Zero, a root beer, because it's like a treat. Like when I drink a root beer, it's like I'm drinking like a cake, but it's in liquid form. It's so tasty.
That's my go.
So that's what I do. Like if it's 10 o'clock, I'm still watching a movie or something, and I want a little treat, I'll just do a freezing cold soda. That's 0-calorie soda, and it gives me everything I need, and it's like water, so it fills you up.
Yeah, that's my go-to. What time do you? So you finished like the eating around 7, 8.
Yeah.
What time did you go to bed?
Like 9:45. I went to my bed.
Okay, and what time did you fall asleep?
11.
Okay, so
10:30,
so that's a 3 to 4 hours break between heavy food, and you're walking around. You're going to the bathroom. You're going to the kitchen. You're
yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I went for a walk with Lan for like 40 minutes on our usual walk that we go around.
Both after the food?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the key here. That's a major key. Because if you ate burgers and candy and shit and you just went lying down, you didn't do yourself any favors. But a 40-minute walk after you eat, that's like, it forgives all sins.
Yeah.
And the proof is in the pudding. Yeah, I'm just trying to...
Yeah, but even in the junk food I ate yesterday, like the quantities were not large. Like the 10 or 12 Starburst is like 160 calories.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 chocolate chip cookies I had were like maybe 200, 300.
Yeah, and a huge bowl of Fruity Pebbles marshmallows, like 400 calories.
Yeah, and then I had half of my double cheeseburger and half of that single burger. I didn't finish both of them, and I gave the rest of the meat to Lando.
Okay, so the plot thickens here. Okay, so you had a lot of, as the French Canadians say, amuse-gueule.
Yeah.
Shout out, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So you had a 97 score. How do you feel this morning?
Good. I woke up feeling nice and crisp. My routine, we'll talk about routines after on Pear, but like my actual bedtime routine and stuff since December really
has drifted later.
Has drifted from 10 o'clock to midnight, 1 a.m., especially during the holidays. I really wanted to just chill and not do whatever I want really. So that's really my only difficulty coming into the new year is now my body clock is used to like midnight, 1 a.m., wake up at 8:30.
Yeah.
Which I don't like that.
That puts you behind.
I like 10, wake up at 7:30, whatever. But anyway, I'm yapping, I'm ranting.
No, that's okay because this is very human, normal stuff, right? We're not punks. So Friday night, I had got my rhythm going, and then Friday I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a little fun. Mm-hmm. So we picked up some pizza from Lamp.
I still have to try that place.
It was delicious with a little salad, and I was like, I want more. So then I had, all week we had vegetable soup. So I was having great scores, and the vegetable soup was like super low inflammation, and I was feeling amazing. And the
soup gets amazing scores.
The nutrition really ramped me up and like made me feel clear. As soon as I had the junk removed, my brain went to like full on
sharp mode.
Then Friday, I was like, okay, we'll have pizza. Sweet Yule wanted pizza. The too many veggies of the soup she made on Thursday was making our stomachs a little messed up. So we said, okay, let's do a little pizza. So we did pizza, but then I had a bowl of Captain Crunch berries.
Nice.
A nice healthy bowl. And then I had Fruity Pebbles marshmallow bowl.
You doubled it.
Yeah, so that was unnecessary. All week I was tracking my calories. Friday I did too, and I'm cutting, as they say, which is really I just want to lose about 10 pounds. And I have a calorie goal, but I hit 3,000 calories on Friday, which messed me up.
Okay.
Well, it means for me to hit my weekly calorie goal, I just have to eat less on Saturday and Sunday.
Nice.
That's how I always did it. When I got super, super shredded, it was the weekly goal, not a daily goal.
Yeah, you always been a big fan of
And that's why I can't wait to figure out how with Pear, we're going to have people aim for weekly goals versus the daily, because that psychologically has a big effect. So yesterday, I started my sardine fast. Sardine. So I know it sounds gross, but sardines are the most like densely nutritious little fish that exist, or like food that exists.
Mm-hmm.
So a can for breakfast, a can for lunch, and a can for dinner. And for dinner, I threw some eggs on top of it as well.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
So the idea with that was like it kept my calories low. It gave me a little protein, but kept my nutrition like really high. And yesterday I did not stop. Like I cleaned everything. I was putting Christmas decorations away. I was like, normally on Saturdays, I'm like a loser. I'm on the couch and I'm just consuming. Yesterday, I won the day.
Nice.
And so today I woke up feeling fresh. I had some more sardines for breakfast because I need to hit that weekly calorie goal. And from Friday till today, I'm down about 3 pounds.
Okay.
Which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Low carb, which means I lost water weight. But I digress.
Nice.
But here we are. I got a 95 vibe score today. I'm feeling good. And me too. My bedtime goal was drifting. It drifted into the 12:30s. And man, Sweet Yule goes to bed around 8:30. And you don't know how much of a loser I feel like when I'm like crawling up to bed and it's like 12:31 and I'm like getting in without her like for her not to notice. I just feel like a kid who's sneaking home. Like
why? It's not like you were out cheating on her. You were downstairs watching YouTube videos about like guitars or
no, I know, but I'm eating and I'm like,
okay.
And it's like so far. It's like she's up in like 2 hours.
Yeah, I know, but she also wakes up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I know.
You don't wake up at 4 a.m. So you're just on different schedules. And actually, so you said you won the day yesterday. You messaged me yesterday morning. We'll throw up the screenshot here. You said, "Yo, you want to film a podcast today?" And I sent you a selfie where I was like, "No!" And I said, I'll do it today, but tomorrow 10:30 also that works for me. And then you said, "You know what? Yeah, tomorrow 10:30." Because yesterday you won the day. Yesterday was my day. I didn't want to do
to turn off. Yeah,
yeah. Most people would do that on a Sunday, not a Saturday.
No,
but
I would say actually strategically Saturday is the best day to do it because Sunday you can recover and Monday you're back.
And that's the thing. I take my Sabbath, they call it.
Yeah.
I take my Sabbath on the Saturday usually. It changes, but I prefer it on the Saturday because you just came off the long week, right? And Saturday I wake up, I see my friends in the morning. We all do like coffee stuff and cars and this and that. And then I run some errands or whatever. And then I just want to like chill out. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Then Sunday is like, even though I'm not, let's say, working, I'm fixing stuff at home, cleaning the car, I'm doing all the laundry, the sheets, cleaning up outside, making sure the house and my computer and my briefcase and everything is like perfect for Monday. So I kind of do that on the Sunday. That's my day for it. And yes, and then
but that's good because then Monday
you're fresh.
Monday's there and like everything is ready to go. Like you took Sunday to prep.
Yeah. And like my body's ready to go. Like yesterday I had fun. I ate whatever I want. Today I'll still eat probably like I'll eat well. I'll eat things I like, but
yeah, but you usually cook a nice meal.
Yeah, like
chicken and potatoes.
Exactly. And that's why I said, why don't we do the podcast 10:30 on Sunday morning? On my way home, I'll stop at the grocery store. I'm going to get whatever big, nice meal I'll cook. It'll be easy.
I like that. That's a good system. Saturday is usually my day, but when I accidentally do the Sunday as well, then I just, it's like I ruined the week. You know, like starting on the back foot, like I shaved before the podcast, shaved my head. If I have to do that Monday morning, I get to the office at like 10. I've fucked myself.
Yeah.
So that prep, I think Saturday is a good day to like let loose.
The 2 days in a row of fucking around, that's what that's where it gets people. Take one day. That's it.
Yeah. And there could be like when we do the points or whatever for the weekly stuff, never 2 blues in a row. You know, like
yeah.
Rather than like a streak, it's just not 2 blues in a row. Who knows?
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff we can do.
That's great.
Yeah. So the new year we spoke about our little break, kick start. Yeah. Okay. Pear updates. All right. Yeah. So let's get into it real quick here. Pear updates. So over the last year, we brought Pear into, we're still in beta mode, and Pear, like from where it was 1 year ago today to where it is now, is a whole crazy different thing. But yeah, we spent that first year seeing if it worked, bringing in new little features, tweaking the vibe score algorithm, and then bringing in like 3 people at a time. So I think a year ago today, we maybe had 10 people on, 12 people.
Yeah.
Then, okay, everything works great. Let's invite 5 more people, test it out. Let's bring in a new device, Fitbit, Garmin, whatever. And yeah, so basically the last year was testing out things that we assumed people, like the way people would use it and the way the scores affected us and streaks. Like everyone was learning. We were learning how our users were using and liking or not liking the product.
Yeah.
Talking with them, talking amongst ourselves, tweaking everything. And yeah, fast forward 1 year. Now the leaderboard went from like 5, 10, 15, 20 people that we knew, and most of the people knew each other, to now it's over 100 people, and most of the people don't know the majority of people on the leaderboard. Even I don't know the majority anymore. Which,
yeah, same. I just know that, I think that this person knows that person, and they asked me to invite that person.
Exactly. So what we realized is that main big global Pear leaderboard, which has everyone on it right now, it's fine if you want to like just see how you rank compared to everybody, but it's not we're building an app that is good for like you and your close friends. Like think about Instagram close friends, right? That's who it would be for. Your family, your friends, your best people that you love. You check on them, you check on yourself, they check on you. So seeing that and seeing how I was using Pear with less people versus more people, how my friends were using Pear, I wanted to make a few changes that made it feel more human. And when people go on Pear, I want them to feel closer to their people, not further away from them.
Yeah. So yeah, totally.
So yeah, now like I'm just trying to figure out like how I can ditch the leaderboard and create something that feels a little more human, that connects you a little more to your people, right?
Yeah, because I think the goal, I believe the goal is not competition.
No.
It's not seeing how you rank. If you have a shitty day and you're at the bottom, we don't want to make you feel bad. Like that's not the purpose of it. Really, the leaderboard, it's not meant to be a competition. It's just like a list of the people that are in the tribe.
Yeah.
And it's like the first tribe. What we want to shift towards is more of a people app, making it easier to find your people, to see your people, and to make it more obvious as to what the app is meant to do. Because currently, you look at the app and yeah, there's your score, obviously. There's, your routine and your heart and your sleep. And then there's people at the bottom, almost like an afterthought. And it's funny because that started off as like a little idea, I think that you had. It was like, hey, can we put our favorites at the bottom so you could see them?
Yeah, because at one point I was like, our leaderboard's too big now. I want to just get a quick look at my favorites, at like a few people, right? Yeah. Like I don't want to have to sift through a leaderboard to see how you or mom are doing. Right?
Exactly. And then you initiated that favorites.
4 favorites or
but
5 favorites.
If you look at the evolution of Pear in the last year, you could see that thing in terms of evolution has started like evolving, and everything on top of it is getting smaller.
Yeah.
And so we have a bunch of updates that are coming, and it's just much more prominent on people. Bigger profile pictures, which is another great thing that Dre brought in, because having like 5 small ones versus 4 bigger ones where you can put your status and you can see the comments on the people themselves. That's to me really exciting, because it's going to be very clear that the homepage now is going to be my vibe and my people.
Yeah, totally.
And if people just use the app like that and never look at the leaderboard, that is a successful app in my opinion.
Totally.
Tribes, the way we have it, there's posts and there's this and that. What we've also realized is that Tribes itself is more of a community tool.
Yeah.
We're like the first, let's say, influencers who brought in people into our community. But I realized that there are tons of health influencers and coaches and all kinds of people online who would be able to benefit from having their own tribes.
Yeah, because they all have big communities on Instagram and wherever else.
Yeah, so that was a light bulb moment, almost like, sure, we can bring 10,000 more people into our tribe, or we could realize that, hey, we built a system that we can essentially sell to infinite amounts of health influencers who track, and then they can each bring in 1,000 to 10,000 people of their own. And so that's on a side note, that's almost like a revenue generator for us, where influencers can bring in their people and their people, and they can charge their people for access, like a Discord or like a what do you call it?
Patreon.
I was going to say OnlyFans, but like that too. But
the subscription model.
But that's on the business side of it. On the people side of it, the people using it every day, if you can see your vibe, your trend, and your people, if that's the only thing we do, then that's a very simple, focused thing that we can get out there, that we can market, that people can use. And it doesn't have to be anything more than that.
No, we were, yeah. So a big part of what we're doing now is we kind of built the app and threw everything at it to start. And I kind of just, we were analyzing, seeing how people use it, seeing how I use it. Sometimes I'll ask him, I'll say, hey, how do you use this feature? Or how do you use Pear? And it's very different than what I do. So we have to be conscious when we're creating to make it, because I use it for different things. Some people use Instagram for certain things. I use it for different things. So I don't know what point I was making, but I don't know.
Well, what you were talking about was when you're designing, like you ask me, oh, how do you use this or how do you use that? And what we've done is we threw everything at the wall.
Yeah, we threw everything at the wall. Now we're simplifying things. So now I'm like, okay, we see all of this information. Why do we need to see this information? Like, why should I care?
Redundant?
Why should I care to see this about you? And I ask you, like, do you click into me, or do you click into these people and do you see these stats? Do you check on these, or do you only look at these? Because it's like less is more, right?
Totally.
Like our native Whoop and Oura apps and Garmin apps, whatever, they give you a lot of information. So we don't want to necessarily repeat the information. Like when I'm checking on you, is your sleep good? Are you balanced? Is your chart all right? Done. I don't need to know any more than that. Like I don't really, you'll go in on a good day of mine and look at my HRV, let's say. Maybe.
Yeah, like today I saw it was 68. I'm like, hey, my guy.
Yeah, but I like almost never check your HRV. I don't care.
Do you check your own?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Well, no, sometimes. I do. Today I did, because today I had a 97 on Whoop. I was like, what the heck is that?
So you had a 97 on Whoop and a 97 on Pear?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I like when things line up like that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. So
because simplicity.
Yeah, simplicity. Like we're not trying to flood everyone with crazy information. It's like, no, we're just trying to connect people more meaningfully to each other, I guess. Sounds cheesy, but like that's what it is.
No, but that's the thing.
Like if I see mom has a purple vibe score, I don't really need to check her heart or her sleep. I know they're good. Like that's the whole point of the color.
So what happens though when you see mom has a really good score? Do you go like her vibe?
Yeah, and I comment usually.
Okay.
Well, no, if she's purple every single day and it's a norm, I'm probably not commenting every day. Great job.
But you're probably liking it every day.
Yeah, but
I found that
I know that mom has been a lot in the blue. She's been like blue, purple, blue, 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 purple, blue. Like she's been very
going to bed late watching YouTube too.
Yeah,
late,
her too.
mama.
She's been having fun during the holidays, and but yeah. So when she's very inconsistent like that, and now she's on two purple days in a row. Of course, I go in and I encourage her. She even called me yesterday. She called me. She said, "Andy, I said, yeah, what up?" She said, "Did you see my score?" I said, "No. Why was it bad?" She said, "Go look." I opened the app. Said, "Oh, you got like a 91." She
had 8.5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, she said, "Andy, I was exhausted. I was exhausted." She said, and she was. So even mom, like she's like a boomer, and she's like pumped when she gets a good score. You know?
Yeah. And I was like, "Do you feel much better?" She's like, "Yeah, I feel good."
You do feel it when you have a good. Like I do say, like Also with the colors right now, it's based on your averages. So if you're above your own personal average, you're in the purple. If you're below it, you're blue. If you're really below it,
You're red.
you're red. We're thinking of changing that to just the same for everybody.
Yeah, 85 is purple. 85 and up is purple.
Mm-hmm.
60 to 84 is blue.
Mm-hmm.
And 59 and below is red.
Yeah.
Only because the way we've adjusted the vibe score, we positioned it so it's based on people's averages. So people should be able to like hit those numbers.
Yeah, they should. For me, I always say this because I was going to say we should make purple vibe score 80 and above. But then I'm like, no, because I feel a lot better with a 90 than an 80. Like it's significantly different for me.
Yeah.
Right? So 80 would be too easy for a purple. But I also think I feel a lot better with a 97 than a 90. So do we make
95 and up?
95 and up pink?
Yeah.
But then the 100 isn't so good. So I'm
100 is white.
I'm slowly creating a slightly different color concept.
We're figuring it out, man.
Because even now in the comments, like in my new comment section mock-up things that I'm doing, there's no, like I took away the vibe score. Because now it would have your picture, your name, and your vibe score next to it. Well, now I put the ring of your vibe score around your picture. So you see the color and you can pretty much easily guess what the score is, but without actually putting the score there, just putting the color there.
Yeah, because the goal is less focused.
It's not about judging
on the vibe score itself.
Yeah, and your focus, it's like you're checking on your people. How are they doing? They're good, right?
Yeah.
Like Scotty and Ange and everybody who was sick, like
the new heart score, that algorithm update has been super what do you call it? Precise when people are sick or drunk.
Yeah, we really, you really, I think was it you and Scotty?
Yeah.
That dissected, and the algorithm is always changing and improving and evolving. And so you guys did a great job with the heart score.
The new rule, and we have to thank our new users like Cabano, Uncle D, people who are not like health freaks. Because one problem we have with the vibe score that we realize is that most of the first people who came in
live like us or better.
They live like balance. They work out. They don't drink. They live within these really tight parameters
of the wellness kind of routines.
Yeah. So when we brought in people who live with wider parameters, their scores weren't being affected. So if someone like Uncle D, and it's great, we could just say Uncle D because we don't have to say his name, had a boozy night, because it was in his averages, he was having like an 82.
Yeah, but we knew damn right
he's not a drunk calls from him. And he was like crying in text messages.
Yeah.
And it's like, this doesn't make sense. And so we had to like go back to the drawing board.
We literally had to work with a few people who just drink more than we do because we don't have that's like, we can't create the algorithm and perfect it if we're not testing on a wide range.
And the goal is not to be harsh. It's to show like what is the
accuracy,
what is the effect
on your body.
And it just has to like, if it's got to be red if it's red, it's got to be blue if it's blue, and purple if it's purple. And having normal everyday people, which that's the goal for us. Our goal, big time, is not to have biohackers on and super healthy people. Those are the first.
It's to improve the lives of regular people who don't live necessarily by that wellness code all the time.
Exactly, and they like Uncle D is now using it, and he's had like 12 days in a row or 14 days in a row.
When he has a good score, he writes in his comment, in his context, he says, yo, I'm getting good at your game.
Yeah, the game.
He calls it the game. But that's the way I've, even though it's not a game, let's say, I see Pear as kind of gamifying and making health and wellness fun. Because now Derek knows, I want to get that. Shit.
It's okay.
You can.
He doesn't care.
But yeah. But now Uncle D knows that he wants to get a purple day. He also knows he wants to have a couple of drinks, some wine or a scotch. Well, he has learned by using Pear and seeing how he reacts to it that, okay, he's not going to go until 11 o'clock. He'll stop at 8.
Exactly.
And then he'll go home and just wind down or whatever. And for him,
it's an improvement.
It's an improvement. He can still have his fun time. He can still let loose after a stressful day, have a couple drinks. But he's giving his body all the time to get it out, to relax, to sleep it off, and he wakes up feeling pretty good.
Yeah, he's optimizing his lifestyle.
It's like what Mr. Wonderful said. He loves wine. He has vineyards and stuff, so he just drinks wine much earlier in the day. And then he's great. He gets to have his fix and he gets to feel great.
Yeah, because our goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to have a mirror and to adjust and like optimize around our lifestyle.
Yeah, and the majority of people who have used Pear so far have told us that their lives have gotten better and they have a great time using it. They love getting their vibe score. They love seeing their friends or family on there.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Speaking of love getting their vibe score, we've had some nice improvements to the vibe score for Apple Watch users.
Okay.
It's still a work in progress. We're still like finessing it. But for the most part, vibe scores are now automatic for Apple Watch. Like we were having a lot of issues figuring that out.
So Apple Watch users before had to
swipe.
They had to swipe on Pear to load. Now it does it automatically?
Yeah.
Nice.
And a surprise when 8 Sleep users, their 8 Sleep, I guess, fixed their connection with Apple Health. So instead of like 15-hour delay, now if you're seeing Phil and Tim, their vibe scores are just loading automatically now.
Great.
On time. So
honestly, a lot of people, especially the Apple people, they don't sleep with their watches because it's like a little clunkier. It vibrates, it makes noises, whatever. Or they just need to charge it at night because they wear it all day. And with Apple, so that's great. I don't know what the point I was about to make. Damn, it was a good point.
Well, someone brought up the other day that, first of all, Uncle D, he charges his Apple Watch at dinner time so that he can have it for night because he's really obsessed, not with his streak, but his Pear streak, the lightning streak, like how many days tracked in a row. He doesn't want to lose that streak.
Yeah.
Which is phenomenal because it just means, like for him, he wants that number, but for his body,
it's great.
It's awareness and it's consistency and it's good. It's really good. And Apple Watch is working better. But an investor we spoke to was talking about the Apple Sleep. Like Apple Health has now made a sleep score and stuff like that. And perhaps his angle is this competition? And we were like, no, if Apple can incentivize more people to track their sleep, then there's more
for us,
more customers for us.
Totally.
Just like Apple didn't create a competition to Pear. They created a competition to Whoop and Oura. And
we don't care because the more the merrier for us.
Absolutely. The more different ones there are, the better. And Ultra Human, we're going to be able to have shortly.
Oh, yeah. So the point I was going to make was the Apple Watch users, a lot of them charge it at night or whatever. But the thing with 8 Sleep mattress, I have one and you have one. You don't have to wear a device. You don't have to do anything. And like some people, they don't like some of our friends took off their devices. They no longer want to wear a device. So they're not on Pear anymore because you need your device.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So
I didn't think of that.
So the 8 Sleep mattress, if you want to be deviceless and still get a vibe score, well, the 8 Sleep mattress calculates enough to get you that.
Absolutely.
Right? Does it calculate like respiratory rate and all that?
Everything.
That stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't ever look at those stats just because I use the mattress for its cooling effects. I don't really care what this.
I usually look at it once, a couple times a week, just to see if it kind of lines up with my sleep score.
Okay, I haven't looked at it.
And it does. Yuli is like,
yeah, but she's all over all the devices.
Yeah,
but that's a great thing. Is like, but also the 8 Sleep is like a few $1,000s.
Yeah,
but it's good if you don't want to have a device, but you want to have a vibe score and stuff like that's a possibility.
It's cool.
And we're going to be working with 8 Sleep to maybe be able to get everyone on Pear discounts on them or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it's not there yet, but we're getting there.
I love that device.
Yeah, it's a great. Oh, how about that other bed?
The Bed Jet.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It doesn't track anything.
Okay.
It's let's say 8 Sleep is 2,500. Bed Jet is 500. And it's really like a fan that's under your bed that just blows into this sheet into your bed, and it cools it pretty well.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. It doesn't have the cold underneath you, but it works pretty well. It's weird because the thing's like floating.
Yeah, it sounds like that elementary school game, parachute game.
Oh, remember that game?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. All right. Yeah. So these are all the things that we're working on and coming into the new year with fresh eyes, especially for me, not really looking at it. That was great. And sometimes I feel guilty for taking a step back. They say, especially founders in their startups and this and that, like you be in the 20-hour-a-day grind, blah, 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 which sometimes you do. It's not like we do it sometimes, you do it sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think just as important is taking a step back and like not like getting completely away from it. Obviously, we had the holidays, so 2 weeks was pretty easy to do that.
Carson took 2 weeks off and had revelations when he came back.
Yeah,
and it really helped the app.
Yeah, and we even told our Pear team members that like don't work for those 2 weeks. Like disassociate, disconnect, get away from it, have a good time. Like we don't need anything from you. Just as long as it works, we're happy.
Yeah, and our hypothesis is the better rested your team is. The team is the organ of your company. The company's the body. The team is the organs. The better they operate, the better they're rested, the better the machine is going to be. And, having people travel all the time, taking red eyes and working 18-hour days. First of all, I don't want to do it. I don't want anyone on my team to do it. I know it's counter to like hustle culture.
Yeah.
But I think you're able to see with so much clarity when you're clear and vibing. And in the future, what we're going to prove is that you can be hugely profitable, build $1 billion company on vibes. Mm-hmm. And then everyone's going to be like, okay, well, that's the competitive advantage. Everyone has, everyone has Slack. Well, everyone needs Pear. Mm-hmm. And that's where my head is at.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great year. I'm very excited for this year. It's going to be rewarding, challenging, and awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
So App Store.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little soft launch on the App Store March 1st. We're not really gonna market it and talk about it, but we're gonna be on the App Store and all the inviting mechanisms for people are gonna be there. It's gonna allow us when we're talking to people, investors, influencers, different meetings and everything. It'll be much easier when they can download the app, use it, and then that's also going to allow us to bring people to the app, try all kinds of different things. So yeah, very exciting. So March 1st is going to be big. So we got about a month and a half to get there. And if we were going to have the exact app we're using right now to be on the App Store for March 1st, we could actually get there probably next week. But coming back from the holidays, I decided every page we have has to be redone. So now we are redoing it, but they're mostly done. I think by next week.
Yeah, it's a lot of taking away and simplifying.
Yeah, it's making it easier. So it's
and they're mostly visual. It's not going to change
the way things work.
Yeah, the way things work because all the math works.
Yeah,
everything is cool, but having an easily downloadable app is going to be key for people, inviting people, and it's not going to be like people come in and then they're put into the big leaderboard. Mm-hmm. No, it's going to be like the contacts in your phone or like Telegram. You're only going to see like your people, the people you talk about. If you want to join a tribe, then you can join a tribe.
Yeah, you want to join a tribe, you want to search for other people, you want to, like our explore page in the future is going to probably spit out people to you that are similar like you, same stuff that you like and whatever, but we're not there yet. But yeah, I think it's awesome.
Just keeping it simple and focused. So Q1 is the road to the App Store. Q2 is growth. Mm-hmm. So right now we're starting to have meetings with, this is the first time we're having meetings with influencers and rehab facilities and all kinds of stuff like that to see where we can fit our product because Tribes looks like it can be a really great business tool,
totally
community tool. So I'm excited to be leading that. Mm-hmm. Q3, probably by the end of the year, Q3, we're going to be having hopefully great results. And those results are what we're going to use to raise some big dollars.
Yep. Totally. And going back to the raise, we had a great raise. We had such amazing meetings through the month of November and December. And a lot of
90% close rate, which is incredible.
Yeah, definitely. Like those meetings were, every meeting we had got better and better and better. And yeah, we were closing pretty much every meeting that we've had, especially the last 10, 12, whatever.
So
like,
thank you to all our investors.
And yeah, thank you so much. Like these are people that really believe in us. They love the product. They love what the founders are doing, I guess. And these are people who have either known us or followed us on the internet and our business journeys for like the last 10, 15 years even. So we're extremely excited to do this. And like some friends asked me like, yo, like now like there's pressure, right? Like people gave you their hard-earned money and you have to like
deliver.
You have to deliver. I'm like, yeah, but actually, the only way I work is under pressure. If I have no pressure, I'm not doing anything.
I think most people are like that.
Yeah. So like the pressure's on, but I'm good with it. Like,
wait, because it's our livelihood too.
And we were very selective on the people that we wanted to join us too. Like we didn't, just because people had the capital and everything, that like just because you have money doesn't mean we want you part of the team.
Yeah, they didn't bet the farm on it. These are people who have significant cash flow, who are almost all of them are entrepreneurs. So they understand vision, they understand risk management, and they understand that if they lose it, they lose it. But if it hits, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the idea there. And for us, this is our life. This is our livelihood. This is our lifestyle. We can't we're only going to win. You know, like there's no option.
There's no plan B.
What did Marty Supreme say? Failure does not enter my consciousness.
That was a great movie, by the way. Yeah. I love Marty Supreme. But and there's no plan B or plan C. Pear is plan A and is the only plan, and that's where we're going. As soon as you put a plan B or plan C in, you'll never ever put 100% of the effort into plan A because you know something else is possible. When you know that's the only...
Yeah, and you look, first of all, we're not recommending that you don't have a plan B or plan
this is how I work.
Because you have to have a huge appetite for risk. And if you don't, stick to your plan B.
Yeah, our risk tolerance is pretty elite over here at the Manaris farm. So we can handle a lot of punches. Uncertainty, and it's not for everyone. And that's why they say like entrepreneurship and business world, like if it's not that it's hard, it's just a grind. It's grueling. It's not for everyone.
Yeah, there's pressure. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of inconsistent cash flow. It's like for us, it's like, okay, every 3-4 years, there's like a big thing, but you have to be able to work on those kinds of.
You have to be able to work and budget and last through those 3 or 4 years before the next big thing happens.
Yeah, and that's what every entrepreneur is like. Every great entrepreneur.
And those are the investors who totally understand Pear, and they understand that. Whereas when we were talking to people who were more 9-to-5 employees, it's not a problem, and they still make good salaries and stuff like that. We noticed they just didn't have that mentality, where it was more like, okay, when am I going to get this money, and when is this going to be delivered?
Is there a dividend? Is there?
Yeah, it was all these questions. It was like, no, this is not. It's not how it works. I can't give you those answers. The whole point of investing is it's risk. You're risking.
Yeah, especially
if you can't take the risk.
A startup at this time, it's like you're betting on the founders. Mm-hmm. You're not betting more than you can afford to lose.
No.
And you have to see the vision.
Totally. You want to go through the for the month of December. It's early January now. So we're going to go through the top 3 vibers of the month for actually no.
Let's do the top 30.
Top 30. No. We're going to go top 5.
Great.
We're going to go top 5 because there's 2 cool ones here. In 5th place with a 91 average, Marissa Cabano.
Whoa.
Yep. Marissa Cabano. So that's a great job.
Amazing.
And that's really, really cool. In 4th place, Andy, me.
Andy Minaris.
In 4th place.
Your chart is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, we're going to show my 30-day chart right here. It's pretty good looking. Only 2 blue days out of 30. So that's pretty good. In 3rd place, Athena.
Oh,
her chart is almost identical to mine.
Athena Legree.
Yeah, Athena Legree. So she's doing well. In 2nd place, we got our boy Joe.
Joe, just showing up.
Joe is always just showing up. Yeah, Joe's doing really well. And then in 1st place, we got Susan Cabano.
Unparalleled.
Mother of Brendan Cabano and Marissa Cabano.
Yep.
So we got mother and daughter Cabano in the top 5 of the month.
Vibes run in the family.
They came on Pear in like November, I think, and they've been crushing
Just
it.
annihilating it.
Yeah, so great job to the Cabano clan, great job to everyone, and honestly, just great job to anybody who has a vibe score, who uses Pear, who posts and shares their vibe scores. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Every little share, every little tweet and talk about Pear that you do really helps us.
Really does.
Yeah, so this year is last year was the test to see if we had a product that worked and that was sticky. This year is the test to see if people love the product as much as we think they're going to love the product.
Yeah.
And yeah, getting people on. So I'm very excited for 2026. It's going to be a grind. And I think this year is going to go insanely fast.
It's going to be a fun adventure.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great.
And it's going to be fun if the goals are focused and they're clear, and they are pretty clear. We want to make a human product that uses technology. I'm really pumped about it.
Yeah. And we got 5 people on the team.
I know.
We got 5 people that are on the team. Not everyone's full time yet, but that's growing. 5 people. That's like we're growing. And
these are people who believe, who are not taking full or any salaries.
Yeah.
So that's pretty incredible. And that's the goal. It's rallying the troops because they see what we see.
Yeah. The people that believe in us from the start, like, hey, if we do good, you do good. Everyone is going to do good if we all are focused towards the same goal. And everyone who is on the Pear team right now and all the investors, we're all completely aligned at 100% of where Pear is going and what Pear is. And that's really important. Key. You need alignment. And yeah, so I'm really happy. I'm really happy to get this going. And I'm really happy to head over to the grocery store shortly and see what I'm going to eat for lunch.
Nice. I'm thinking you have a big piece of beef.
Nah, I've eaten a lot of beef over the last few days.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want some sardines?
No, man.
Did you like that picture?
I hated it. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to us. First pod of the year. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. I'm not promising a full consistency of once a week on the pod, but we're going to be consistent. And so we're going to be rolling out. And also, we're going to start. We're starting to shoot content too. Yeah. So we're going to have like a team come once a week, once every 2 weeks, shoot a bunch of different content. So aside from the podcast, we're also going to have different stuff to show you that we're relevant.
Yeah, along with the new website that's coming, the Instagram has just been clips from the podcast.
Yeah, so like
we need to explain the product when we speak to
people, influencers,
investors, all those people. They have to see what it is we're doing. But I think the true power is that if people get onto the app and they like it and they invite their friends, that is foundational.
Absolutely.
Like, features and looks and this and that, those are details. But if your foundation makes sense and it's a daily check-in app,
done.
Gearing into the future, man.
Totally. It's going to be great.
And we didn't even talk about like all the vibe points and lifestyle stuff.
That's all going to be great.
The brands and all the amazing stuff.
Yeah. And if you're listening to this and you want a Pear hat, let me know. If you want a Pear hoodie, let me know. And so we're gonna be giving away merch to whoever's listening to this podcast and wants some Pear merch. And for the rest of our fun early users and investors, there is a lot of merch coming your way, so you can represent the brand if you want to.
Absolutely, and the brand is going to look great because I don't know if you know, but my brother is an extremely cool guy with an extremely stylish eye. And so the merch that's in the pipeline right now looks really good. And like talking about Marty Supreme, how it was, marketed like a brand, not like a movie. I think that there's something there for us as well. Because Pear totally. is a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a community. It's a club. It's cool.
Yeah.
And I think that
the Pear Country Club.
Yeah, the Pear Country Club, which should come at some point.
Yeah, it totally will.
But like the hoodies, the t-shirts, the hats, those are going to be like exclusive, like only people in Pear can buy them.
Yeah.
Or get them, like our first people. Of course, we're going to take care of you.
Yeah, I got a bunch of t-shirts made, but they suck, so we'll get you at the next batch, everyone. All right. Everyone have a lovely Monday, Tuesday, whatever day it is that you're listening to this podcast.
Yeah, I'll get it out tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, it's Sunday today. And the only reason that you're going to get this pod on the Monday is because it's the only thing that's going to keep my brother away from the pantry.
Exactly. But now look, I'm on full sardine mode.
Oh yeah, it's true. You're on sardine mode.
So I might even edit this podcast and then, I don't know, shoot 3 videos today.
All right, go for it. Everyone, we'll see you the next episode.
May the vibes be with you.
Cheers.